This is your before and after story. Instead of imagining a rewarding career in medical imaging, Southeastern College can actually take you there. Prepare for a career in ultrasound, radiology, and X-ray technology with hands-on specialized training, simulations, and real-life experience with the latest imaging technology. You'll be ready to play a vital role on any healthcare team. Transform your life by helping others. Southeastern College. Your future is bright. Visit scc.edu to get started.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! 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 Oh, some extra yo.
That threw me off.
That threw me off, too.
Thursday, people. It's Thursday.
Thursday's your day.
Thursday's my day.
Although you did the rhythm, I didn't know what. I thought you were having a heart attack over there.
Sorry, guys. Got to change up. Got to keep the listeners guessing.
And also the people in this room.
Yep.
Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay, all here with you. Flynn already told you it's Thursday morning. How'd we do last night, Alondra?
So I think I did pretty well.
Okay.
So we figured it out. If you just grab a bunch of beers and walk around with the beers, and you're like,
The beers.
cold beer here, like you're like a Dodgers stadium is what Hunt was calling it last night. And you just walk around with the beers, people will just grab a beer and tip you.
Yeah.
So that was our strategy last night. Hunt actually took it a lot more seriously than I thought he was going to.
Okay, all right.
I thought he was just going to go,
Hunt.
drink some Bud Lights and pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
No, he, was putting in the work. Shout out, Hunt.
All right.
I was
There we
like,
go.
look at you.
Nice work.
He would show me all his little tips whenever he would get them, and I'd be like, oh, my gosh. Look at you.
Where is he putting it? In the front pocket?
Yeah, so they made us wear aprons.
In the pants.
In the pants.
Straight in.
Shuff
Yeah.
In the waistband.
Yeah.
They made us
Not the
wear an
first
apron.
time Hunt's got $1 in the waistband there.
That's right. No doubt.
But yeah, no, I think it went well. I ended up leaving before they announced the winners or whatever, or how the people that
Got
had the most.
tips, yeah.
But I will say this. I don't think I won or even got top 3 in the whole entire competition.
What?
Because there's doctors out there, and I feel like doctors they're really good at raising money because they work with a bunch of super rich people. And you could basically just go around to the hospitals and be like, hey, I know you're super rich. Donate a bunch of money to the kids. And I feel like whenever I looked at the leaderboard last week, because they posted one. They posted a leaderboard or whatever. There's just doctors up there.
Oh, so they have pre-donations and then day of.
Yeah.
There was pre-donations?
It's like an election, and they're like, oh, day of, I dominated. It's like, you're not considering the early
mail-in
Right.
ballots.
mail-in ballots,
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Those always
I had
get
some
you.
mail-in ballots too,
You did.
though.
We got
I've
one
been-
yesterday at the end of the show.
Yeah, and I've been talking about
out
it
Chuck.
since last week. Yeah, shout out Chuck. So I got some. I posted it online and everything. So I do think that I got more than Hunt.
Should we be mad at our listeners?
No.
What's going on?
No, they did good.
The listeners
They
were
did
great.
good.
Also, I met a couple of them last night, and one of them was super cool.
Here's one
He was
thing.
big fan. I was like, thanks, man.
Good. I'm glad you had fun,
Oh, yeah.
too.
And he gave me a tip.
There you go.
There we go.
One thing also to remember for the Hunt portion of this is his wife is involved as well.
She is involved.
And when the wife's involved, everybody in here knows when the spouse is involved,
Yep.
You better take it serious. You better not go in there and just try to delete some Bud Lights.
Right.
Can't be half-stepping
Also,
into
though,
celebrity waiters.
He had to like really make up for last year, because last year he was supposed to be a celebrity waiter and he didn't show up because he thought it was the day after the day it actually was. And Jimmy Brooks came into work the next day and was like, "Hey, I saw your name on the list. Why weren't you at celebrity waiter?" And he was like, "Because it's tonight." And he was like, "No, it was definitely last night." So he said somebody texted him last night. He said someone texted him last night. I'm just like, Aaron Hunt's dirty laundry out. But he told me he knows that I do this. But he said that somebody texted him last night and was like, "Hey, friendly reminder for no particular reason that celebrity waiters tomorrow."
Yeah, no reason at all.
No particular reason.
The fact that you literally forgot last year. It's hard to forget something like that or mess up the days, I feel.
Yeah,
Hunt did.
I would say it is, but that'd be like the pot calling the kettle black on that one. Like,
True.
yeah, I've forgotten some things before.
But yeah,
I need a
great
lot of
event.
reminders. And if the wife is involved, I'm assuming she wasn't involved last year.
I don't know. I just know she
they
was
have a
involved this
table,
year because she had a table. He came in here yesterday. He was talking about the clothes that they were going to be wearing, the 70s.
Oh,
theme.
did we do this? Did we dress up?
No, but I try to as much as possible. Like I said yesterday, I don't have 70s clothes at the ready. But I did some like cool leopard pants, like a band tee and some red boots. So I feel like it was kind of 70s.
Okay.
Was there some people that were decked out?
There are people that like
took it serious.
Yeah, took it very
They
serious.
probably got the best tips.
They probably did.
There are people like in bell bottoms.
How'd my guy Elijah do?
Elijah?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, so
How'd
Elijah's
you
super
do?
cool.
Forget how he
I think
did.
I did great.
How'd you do in recruiting?
I think I did great.
Okay.
I was
All
like,
right.
"Hey, what up?" I didn't actually
That
didn't
was it?
talk
Sounds like you
Hey.
sold him.
So I actually
What
didn't really
up?
talk to him all that much, but I probably still did better than Flynn anyway.
I was about to say you did something.
But no, he did great. The people kept coming up to him though. I felt like I wanted to tell people to chill out though.
Yeah.
Because people kept coming up to him and be like, "So you're going to LSU, right?" And his answer every single time was, we'll see. Like super cool. But I'm like, okay, can everybody relax? Because
yes.
like if you keep asking him this all night, he's gonna get so irritated.
He's like, I don't know. My QB trainer keeps trying to get me to go out of state.
Right.
So-
He's like, my QB trainer keeps telling me to look at my options, so who knows? But
do what's best for your family.
My QB trainer keeps telling me to go to Florida. I don't know
Right.
what that's about.
Okay.
but he
all
did like
right.
his answer every
Take it
time was
easy.
like, we'll see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh
With a smile on his face.
yeah. But
A
I'm
song
like,
in
can
his
y'all
heart.
stop asking him? I was getting like cringe from
Yeah,
people
that is
asking
bad.
him.
Like, relax, guys. He's
Chill out, leave the
16.
kid alone. Right. Leave the kid alone. Let him do his little celebrity waiter thing.
If
I guess that's part of being a celebrity.
I guess so, yeah.
and Brad Paisley had a song about that.
So did Nickelback.
They did. They did.
Nickelback's.
So when Hunt came in here yesterday and he's like, "Hey, it might be 70s style or whatever the situation might be."
Yeah.
I
I did ask Brittany if she had.
Yeah, you got to
70s.
try to get something.
Yeah.
If somebody went into each of your closets, which style, like which kind of decade era would they no doubt be able to find? I'm going early 2000s for your boy
You
here.
can still.
You can
You hadn't
still.
get rid of that.
Early 2000s, I feel like you can find something to make it
Is
work.
it just because you still are holding on to like your rookie year suits that you bought in the NFL?
Probably.
When like that one company, like Astor and Black or something, came into the locker room.
LV, I think, was another one.
LV was pretty good. They were a little bit
Yeah.
later, but like that first company, they were like they specialized in the box pants and the shoulder pads and
shoulder pads.
and the suit jackets. I still have a lot of those suits, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Go look at the.
I still have my LV one. I don't have the other one though.
Go look at the early 2000s. What's that picture of? There was the Patriots like before the Super Bowl, and they're all wearing their suits, like getting on. It's like, oh my god, everybody dressed like that.
And it was normal.
And like that's a style that should never come back. Like I get it, everything rotates. Like 70s comes back, 80s.
2000s
Everything
is back right now.
Is it?
It can't be early 2000s.
Maybe it
it's
can
like,
be.
It's
Not in
some
the s-
pretty early.
but
like,
not with a suit
What do y'all
game.
consider early 2000s like attire?
I mean,
My head
I
always
hate
goes-
this, but low-rise jeans are back.
yeah, I saw that.
Tube tops
Yeah,
with
jeans,
the low-rise
like jeans with Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
You know, like a tight-fitting kind of like Hollister-esque type shirt.
We consider that early 2000s. I'm assuming.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean,
yeah.
I grew up in
Birkenstocks
the
are
early
back.
2000s, but it's just I don't know. I'm trying to like put my finger on
I
like
used
one
to have
defining.
70s.
I feel like 80s
stuff.
would be your closet. Like you'd be able to find some like great band T-shirts.
Yeah, you can find some grungy stuff in my
Yeah.
closet
Oh,
too.
yeah, it's true.
Like I have some pretty baggy jeans in my closet.
Well, that's early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tate, I feel like you'd be okay.
I got a lot of sheer.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. This standard white guy
But
closet.
well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, early 2000s is the one I can't put my finger on. Like, I guess probably.
I feel
yeah.
like you still have clothes that you wore to high school in your closet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I guess when I think of early, I just think of the suit game, and I hope that that should never come back.
Yeah.
It's
Super
like
baggy suits.
super baggy suits, the shoulder like
Throughout
those-
the show, I want to try to find the suit that I wore to my draft party with the shoulder pads.
Gross.
I want to find it.
Oh man, see if you can find that early 2000 picture of the Patriots going. I can't remember if they're getting on a bus or they're at like a walkthrough or something. But Tom Brady with terrible like early 2000s hair too. It's ugly, and it's like that. Everybody did it,
He must
And-
not have got his hair cut at
and apparently,
Saturdays on
like-
Mansfield Road like I did.
and apparently like women like thought that looked good too because they let their
You
men
don't
dress
know.
Wait,
with it.
what?
You don't
Which
know
one?
within the moment.
You don't know
Wait, what
within
are-
the
what are
moment.
you
They're like,
talking
what were
about?
y'all looking at?
Early 2000s,
suits.
like suits and hairstyles, and how
Oh, like you're
people
saying like
found it
how were
attractive.
women like?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, okay.
This is
Yeah.
the one. That's the fit. Y'all look
But
great.
in the moment, you don't know any better.
I know, but when you look back on it, and I guess that's any era, you look back at yourself and you're like, ew, what was I thinking? But like those suits, that's a different level of bad.
Yeah.
IMO.
I mean, 2000s fashion wasn't the best.
No,
It wasn't.
It was
the best.
awful.
I would say that my favorite is probably the 70s. Like whenever I binge watch Dallas, it went from like 70s into early
You love
80s.
Dallas.
I freaking love Dallas. I probably reference it like so much,
love
but like it was like late 70s, early
Yeah.
80s, and I love the fashion in that show. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, Dallas is great.
Yeah, I feel like the 50s was easy though. It's like you wear a
It's like
No,
a
you
white-
gotta be
you were-
decked out in the 50s.
Well,
Yeah, but you
depending
only had
on-
like 4 options.
depending
True.
on like if you either had to wear a suit,
yeah.
or you could just go white
greaser.
t-shirt, jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll up those jeans a little bit.
You say swear words and you roll
Yeah,
cigarettes
you
up your
see?
sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta
Come
find
here
that.
over here. I'll give you them fisticuffs.
That's pretty good.
I don't think that's 50.
I don't think so
I think
either.
that's like
That's more
30s
like 20s.
paperboy.
Yeah.
That's like the roaring 20s.
Yeah, that's a roaring.
That's like the guy that calls the boxing matches on the radio.
All right. Well, I'm glad Alondra had a great time.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
glad
great.
she raised some money for a great
For the
cause.
kids.
I'm glad that Hunt also had a great time and did the same thing. So sounds like a great event.
It was great. It
Well
actually
done
is a
all
great
around.
event. Like,
Yeah.
if anybody wants to get involved in it, you definitely should. They do it every year. It's the big 20th anniversary for it next
Yep.
year. Like, it started at Walk-On, so it's grown so much.
yeah.
Like, it's at LeBear's now. So it really is a great event, and you're helping kids who need people to advocate for
Right.
them. They're partnered with CASA, the
Oh, yeah,
court-appointed
yeah. I've worked with
specialty
them. Yeah, for
so
sure.
it's great. Shout out Baton
is.
Rouge
That's awesome.
Children's Advocacy Center.
Oh, also shout out to Walk-Ons for the other day. We had a poncho clothing photo shoot, and they boiled some shrimp for us, shut it down for us. We crushed it. I crushed it the next day and
right.
the next day.
Yeah, they didn't make us sign
At the
any like
house.
NDAs or anything, but guess what? You're looking at a couple male models up here.
I mean,
I mean,
I
y'all
think people
were
already kind of knew that.
No big deal.
the blue steel from y'all was great.
It is funny, like in
What?
the moment. So, like,
I was hyping y'all up.
we are
You were
very,
you were laughing.
yeah, you were.
were laughing.
There was
But-
a lot of laughter.
I was
were.
like, yes.
It's honestly amazing when you're asked to do something you've never like you're not really comfortable, and then the camera's in your face. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, just act natural for a little bit. It's amazing how fast you turn into a car brother.
Well, because you're like,
Just
you're like
the
Major car
charisma,
brother
the charisma
energy.
just goes out the
and now people can tell that you're like actively trying to act natural, and it doesn't.
And
look
then
natural.
Alondra's laughing in the corner.
There's like
It's-
I let out like 2 laughs. Okay.
it was funny moments. I laughed with her. So like we are very excited. Like we're Team Poncho for life. So we appreciate
Shout
that
out.
partnership. But we did kind of do a photo shoot here in the studio. We did one at Walk-Ons, but I can get up in front of. It doesn't matter. The
world.
13,000 people. Like I did the national championship parade. MC'd that. What found out the night before because Gordy called me. He's like, "Hey, I can't do it. You got it." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's go."
bro.
That feels very Gordy.
Yeah, I was like, "Cool. We'll do it. We'll ride." Like that does. I have zero nerves about that.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing something like we had to do the other day, and people like my friends like Alondra and Taylor are in here, and I have to do it, that is like the most embarrassing thing, and that's nerves.
No, y'all killed it.
And
Hey, you have to spin the ball and look at the camera.
You do
I'm over here
I
like,
hate it.
can we get like a point? Can y'all point at the camera?
I know.
Like anybody's
it's
that
the
ever
worst.
done like a photo, whether it's like wedding shoot or
Yeah,
a
it's
senior
super
photo,
awkward.
it's like you do all these things and they're like, it's gonna feel and seem really stupid to you, like
Yeah.
in the moment, but it's gonna look good when like the pictures come out. Well, they're right.
Yeah.
'Cause it felt dumb.
No, it'll look great though. When
It
y'all
will look
y'all
so
together.
good.
It'll look good.
It'll look
Matt,
so
I'll tell you
good.
what. Anybody out there listening? You can tell our guy Matt Flynn did some QB photo shoots back in the day.
Oh, no doubt.
Unprompted, spinning the ball, looking at the
whole
camera,
day,
like
man.
it was
Holding
impressive.
spinning it, holding it with like one hand
Well,
to
yeah.
the camera, a little cheese on it.
Yeah. Well, I guess a little quick story time. I was actually let's see, after my rookie contract in Green Bay, that's when I was hitting free agency, about to go to when this was like pre going to Seattle. Didn't know where I was going to go. They were doing a Sports Illustrated decided to do like a cover story.
Yeah.
On me, they just picked me like because I was talking about it was
You ended up
all
on the
for
cover?
free agent. So Peter King flew down to Baton Rouge.
Monday morning
they
quarterback.
flew their photographer down. Spent the whole day with Peter King.
Yeah.
Riding around. Like Lacey and I were living in like Indigo Park or something like that down Nicholson. We went to the levee. We did like a big photo shoot for like a couple hours, like doing stuff. And then so spent the whole day with Peter King. Awesome. We went to eat. We hung out. Blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, this is going to come out in like March or something like that when free agency hits. Well, like a week later, Bountygate happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Uh-huh. And so obviously, clearly,
They
goes on. They got me. Still had a little article.
So do you have a picture?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think.
Oh.
I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
No
We're
doubt.
back.
We're back. We're back. But yeah, it was supposed to be. But I think you got bumped one time too, didn't you?
I got bumped.
From the cover of SI.
I was sort of on the cover.
Was
So,
it BY that, or who was it?
It was the Rockies.
Oh.
So we're playing Florida in 07, and they do the same thing. They send a couple of writers down, and they follows me around. And they were intrigued because I was married and had like a little bit different lifestyle than most college athletes, and so they followed me around. We did a whole story, whatever. And I'll never forget this. As the guy's walking away, like it's like the Saturday morning before the game. He was at Log Cook or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, like we've kind of done a lot here." Like, and he was serious. He goes, "I kind of need you to do something special." Like, he was serious, though. He's like, "I kind of need you to do something special. Like we've kind of put a lot into this story."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What if he was like,
he was pretty dry
how
about
about you
it.
take
I'm
your
like,
shirt off?
Yeah, no.
Wait,
So, but I was
what?
like, okay, right outside of Log Cook. And then so like we end up having a great game, and it was a wild game, the whole fourth down's the whole deal. And so I'm like, I see him after the game, and of course he's laughing about what he said. He's like, yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah,
something
that's
like
it.
that.
That was the
He's
one.
like, hey, you're gonna be on the cover. I'm like, the cover of what? Like the magazine. Like you're on the cover. So like I'm telling everybody, like I'm gonna be on the cover. Like this former 2-star running back Slappy's going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Well, the Rockies end up making the World Series that year, the first time, only time they've ever made it. And so, like, because of that, because of their run, it changed the cover to Rockies from, like, bottom to top. And then your boy's about an inch wide in the top left corner, I think,
buddy.
of the cover of the Sports Illustrated. Maybe it's top right. I don't really remember.
You were on the cover.
But
So-
it was on the cover, a small picture on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Rockies.
But like,
Rockies.
hey, Sports Illustrated, do you think America cared about the Rockies making the World Series or one of the greatest college football games of all time?
Nope.
Right, like that was going to be my question. Even if the Rockies would have won it all, like, do the Rockies have fans? Do anybody care about
I
them?
don't think so.
So
They still do somehow.
Go fly a kite,
when I was playing
Rockies.
for Denver, I would go and I'd wear my Braves hat proudly to the Rockies
go.
games
Yeah. I don't like the Rockies.
Field's sick, though.
And
with terrible jerseys. He had black vests with black undershirts. What's the purpose?
Yeah, what's the purpose of
What's the purpose of that?
his vests are classy.
No.
Rockies. So fly a kite, Rockies, and fly a kite, Greg Williams.
Yep.
Was that a
About it, yeah.
You got that one,
photographer?
though. You got that
Oh,
one,
you
though.
did make the cover,
this
you
one, though.
slappy.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I was trying to get 2.
You were almost two-time would have been
Trying to
big.
get that too. I know.
Would have been big.
Would have been huge. Would have been like MJ
a
status.
little bit bigger than my picture. See that you see like that U in Illustrated? That's about how big mine is.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay though.
Worst part is, I imagine somewhere on stage you almost made it on this one too.
Right.
Yeah, I should have
They
just like
zoomed in on
should have just
that.
like ducked in, like peeked over your shoulder, maybe made a cameo there.
Hey, like your face is face is in the confetti.
Exactly. Exactly.
Be honest. Do you have that framed in your house somewhere?
He should if he doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't actually.
Okay, that's stupid.
You should.
We have some. We have some copies of
No,
it.
you should
Yeah.
have it framed.
I used to have that magazine. I don't know where it is now.
I should have that frame.
Yeah, you probably get that
Should
framed.
get it framed.
Why don't you
Yeah,
get
we'll
that for me
work
for
that out
Christmas?
during the break. I got you. All right, so when we come back, ESPN.com put out an article, and it is the swing game for every top 25 college football team. We'll tell you who LSU swing game is, what the breakdown looks like, and we'll do it when we come back to get this thing started here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com. That is the website for Pelican Roofing. When you go to pelicanroof.com, there's a couple things we always encourage you to do. You can check out the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. Google, Facebook, Yelp, all right there. You can get the instant roof quote. Love that tool. If you've got a home, a business, and you're curious about that roof replacement, get an idea of what it would cost, all you got to do is put in your address. It gives you an outline, gives you an idea. Also, they have financing options. It is right there on the homepage. You click on that, see what they can offer you as well in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both, pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, the most trusted roofing company in Louisiana. The meanest place on earth is the internet, but somehow the internet loves Pelican Roof. That's because they give you quality, they give you great service, and the product they deliver is second to none. Go see them, see their financing options, give them a call, get a project manager dedicated to just your job. See them today, pelicanroof.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
I can't explain. Where do we lose our way? Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. We go back to the days of
What a hit.
Cover to cover.
Just
on
when
this
you
one.
forget, I cover to cover. Put the CD in, just let it rip. That Roman numeral right there on the front.
I.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Way to get R&B Thursday started here, Alondra. All right, let's go ahead. You started R&B Thursday. Let's get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
I mean, that's the kind of song, like, you play that one from the top, like, we got to be locked in today.
That's gonna makes me not even want to talk about sports.
Be locked in today. Well, that's not very hard. It's very easy to talk about GoFlow IV Spa. GoFlowIV.com is the website. If you were outside at any length yesterday, I'm talking about to go check the mail, you felt how hot it was outside. Don't get dehydrated. If you want to go ahead and be proactive and knowing, like, if you're going to be outside, you should probably go see
Just
our
go do it.
friends over at GoFlow IV Spa. You see the number right behind Flynn, 888-953-8150. Book your appointment today.
Yeah, located at Jefferson Highway. Go Flow IV Spa. Go to their website, too. Check out their services, their membership options, packages, book right there, whatever it is. Go see them today. Give them a call. Just go visit. See their options, what they can do. Get some vitamins thrown in there. You got an upset stomach. They got stuff for that. Anything. Get hydrated. Get vitamized. Go Flow IV.
All right. ESPN.com put out their swing game for every top 25 college football team. We'll quickly go through the top 10 before we come back to LSU. Yep. Your money and you don't even know it. BYU coming in at number 10. It has October the 3rd against West Virginia. Alabama at number 9. It's got Georgia on September the 27th. That game's going to be in Athens. For number 8, Oregon, it's got at Penn State on September the 27th. Notre Dame coming in at number 7, right off the top, at Miami on August the 31st. We'll skip LSU, come back to them. Number 5, Ohio State versus Texas. Another opener, August the 30th. For the Georgia Bulldogs at number 4, at Tennessee on September 13th. For the Texas Longhorns at number 3, it's got Red River against Oklahoma at the Cotton Bowl on October the 11th. At number 2, Clemson, it's got, the LSU Tigers on August the 30th. Penn State, number 1 in the preseason versus Oregon on September the 27th. So if number 2, Clemson, has LSU, who does LSU have? Well, they return the favor.
Oh, come on. That's boring.
Their swing game at Clemson, August the 30th. And here's what the write-up says from Harry Lyles Jr. LSU is 0-3 in season openers under Brian Kelly. Well, they're 0-5 if you go back to Coach O as well. If there was a year to change that and set the table for the season, this is it. Cade Klubnik is expected to be by many among the best quarterbacks in college football this season, with Clemson primed for another run into the CFP. LSU looks just about as talented and ready to make a national championship push as any team in the country, but the Tigers need to look closer to their final form from the jump than they have in recent years. Do we agree that Clemson is the swing game?
I actually do. Yeah. Because I was talking about this when y'all were out on Friday. I actually like LSU's schedule overall. Like, most of your tough games are at home. My point was, if you beat Clemson, you could go on the road and lose to Ole Miss. You could go on the road and lose to Alabama. If you take care of business at home, you're in the college football playoff. But you lose to Clemson, you can only lose one of those games. Like, there's so much more margin of error. Like, I get that it's week 1. I think that is a swing game.
Matthew? You seem to disagree.
I don't agree. Swing game to me says can make or break an entire season. So what's make or break of the season is if we make the playoffs or not. So like if we do, something happens, something we don't want to happen, and opening week comes, like we still have the whole SEC schedule. I mean,
yeah.
So I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the swing games to me. And we talked about this at SEC Media Days, is I think like right smack dab, close to the middle, South Carolina comes to town.
Yep.
That's, to me, a game, because I'm high on South Carolina this year. What Lenore Sellers, I think he has the potential to do and be in the SEC, be one of the dominant figures in the SEC this year. I think that's going to be the game that, I think leading up to this point, LSU is undefeated in the SEC. And Taylor, I agree with you. I like the schedule this year. A lot of the big guys are coming to us, including South Carolina. But I think that's one of those games that could, be a tipping point there.
Alondra, I'll go, and then you give your answer there as you're drinking a Tay-Tay.
This is the Tay-Tays. But actually, have you ever had a rain?
Oh, he's had them all.
Okay,
he's had them all.
I got to tell you, my ears perked up. I didn't see what you was drinking. I was like, I got to look.
Yeah,
this jacks me up.
Yeah.
Like, I get why Tay-Tay drinks them.
Okay. All right.
You can like.
I was confused because usually when I look over there, it's him drinking those, and you were. So
I didn't feel like going to Starbucks
I got an energy drink
morning.
too, guys.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I didn't see yours. All right, so you're going Clemson, you're going South Carolina. I'll go because South Carolina probably would have been my pick. I'll go Texas A&M. You got Texas A&M after you have South Carolina and then Vanderbilt on the road and before Alabama. Now, there's bye weeks in there, but that series recently has been home team dominant. And like Taylor was saying earlier, if you drop some of these games on the road, if you drop 2 of them, if you win Clemson, you still got an opportunity. I get that, but you have to. In this year's schedule, you've got Florida at home, South Carolina, A&M, Arkansas, all at home in the SEC. You have to keep that trend going. You have to be home team dominant in this schedule. The home team has been dominant in this series against Texas A&M as of late. That feels like, and also last year, like how that game played. That was a swing game for you last year. Mm-hmm. On the road, you win that one, and you were up. You had all the momentum. The people that were in the press box, and some of our friends that work at Texags, they were like, all right, well, congrats. Like, y'all got a dub. Like, that was the feel of that. Right. It was like, oh, Nussmeier's he might win the Heisman. I mean, there was people like, that game felt so one-sided, and then A&M, to their credit, they found a way, and they dominated the second half. So there's some juice to that game. I think it being at home, it being after a road trip to Vanderbilt, who's, look, they're not going away. They're going to be just that little brother that just keeps poking you and poking you and poking you. And it's like, finally, like he's going to get you off your marker a little bit, and how do you respond? That's Diego Pavia.
Yep.
All right, so that's not going to be a roll the helmet out there game. So I still think you win it, but you got to fight. And then this game's before Alabama, so I think because of all those things, I think A&M's going to be the. And I know
this is like this isn't really like a debate, but we're just going back to the article. Like you could lose Clemson and still take care of business in the SEC. But why I said South Carolina is because before that, Florida's going to be a tough beat, but we have them at home.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, they're going to be down this year. We win that one, so we're going to go into undefeated in the SEC to the South Carolina game, but just like you said, following that game, Vanderbilt, A&M, Alabama, like 3 in a row right there. Yeah. There is a bye week sandwich before the Alabama game, but if you lose the South Carolina game, then it's like, okay, we have to win the next 3. We have to win out in the SEC. But if you win that one, it's like, all right, you have a little bit of pressure off you. You can take one at some point.
Yeah.
But if you have to get the South Carolina game.
All right, Alondra, blank space Villarreal. Which game do you have as a swing game for LSU? And you could, like, if you want to pick one that we've already, because we made you go
right.
for.
If you want to pick that one,
I probably would have picked Flynn, to be honest.
Well, I actually think you make a really good point with the Texas A&M game.
Yeah.
And I.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I do like. Obviously, it's so important to win the home opener because of all the stuff that we've already said. Like you are over in the last 5 years for the season opener. Yeah. It is a big game versus Clemson, and yes, that is a very important game to win. But to me, the more important ones are the SEC games. Yeah. Every game after Clemson up until maybe. Well, I don't really know too much about Ole Miss going into the season,
they're
but maybe
unknown.
at Ole Miss.
Yeah, they're a big unknown.
Right, because they don't have a quarterback, right?
They got Austin Simmons coming in.
But we don't really know.
He had a couple drives against Georgia, but no, we don't really know who he's going to be.
So I don't know, but like I think you make a very good point with the Texas A&M one because it is usually like whoever hosts that game wins, except for wasn't the 7 overtime game in Tiger Stadium?
No, that was Texas
A&M.
That was at A&M.
I mean, you go back to that. I think the home team's won every game since.
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
what started because that was A&M's.
That was their first win.
That was their first win since they got to the SEC.
Yeah. And I honestly think that out of all these teams, they're starting to probably become like our actual rival because I know that we like hate Bama or whatever, but I don't like Alabama, but I never had like a deep, genuine hate for them. And I feel like with Texas A&M, it is back and forth.
Well, you got double whammy with A&M, though.
But it is a back and forth, and it is like last year was so brutal.
Yeah.
That you kind of want to go out there and win that game, and then you're right, you come home from Vanderbilt, which I think if I want to go different from y'all, that might be.
Vanderbilt game's going to be an annoying game.
Yeah.
It's going to be an annoying. Not muddy like the actual field, but just the flow of games going to be kind of clunky, muddy, like just.
They're going to be like that fly that won't.
Look where it's sandwiched in between, though, too. Like you're on the road at Ole Miss, that's a dogfight. Even if you beat South Carolina at home, that's tough.
Yeah.
Then Vandy, then after that A&M Alabama. It is very easy to overlook Vanderbilt on the schedule. Very easy.
Yep.
I think that
you're
might
sandwiched
be
in between probably your 4 toughest games.
Yeah. And,
It's probably good, though.
Alabama
That might be
went
mine,
there.
though.
Alabama went there and got punched in the mouth
Yeah.
last year. Texas got punched too. They
Yes.
just were still standing at the end.
And we beat them, but we were at home.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
at
did
Vanderbilt,
You did the Lord's
and I
work
did,
for us.
yeah, I did the
Yeah.
little voodoo on him.
That's
But if I have anything to do with it this season, we'll probably win. But I think at Vanderbilt is a big one to mark on your calendar. But I do like the point you made with the Texas A&M one.
Yep. There's gonna be some.
I don't fully agree about South Carolina.
Because you don't think South Carolina's gonna be as good as we think.
I don't know.
I don't.
Because, like,
You don't.
I don't.
I just think that we're going to be better than them. And I think it will be
I think
a
I think the
dogfight.
roster's better.
Yeah.
Like Lenoris is gonna have to do some more Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Like he did last year.
Yeah.
Like his weapons, but
And he gonna do that.
no, he did it.
He gonna do
He
that.
did it last
He
year.
did it, yeah.
That man did
I
it
mean,
against Clemson
y'all
last
just
year.
watch. Y'all just watch.
We-
I
Lenore
believe
sells
you.
this year.
I believe you.
Yeah. No, I believe you, but like I don't know, like last season he probably had more weapons than he will this season, but I don't know if that's fully true. Is that true or no?
Who? Lenoris?
Lenoris.
He
About the
didn't have a
same.
ton.
Same.
He didn't have a ton last
No,
year.
he had Rocket Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocket
But-
Sanders was about it.
I agree. LSU's better.
Yeah.
If you get that game, then you can still lose one
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
with 3 game stretches, like 3 in a row.
I just feel like
Alright.
you have losable games after that.
All right, let's do this. Let's step away. Let's take a break, and when we come back, because Taylor kind of started to do it. Let's give that stretch, whatever you think the most difficult stretch. I always talk about it. Y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times. There's always a 3-game stretch for every SEC team. Unless you're Missouri this year, that schedule's just wild. There's always 3 games. I want to hear from each of us which 3-game stretch is going to be the most difficult. We'll do that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Rouses.com, and once you go to Rouses.com, go check out their weekly ads, and they've always got something going on. So you go to the website, you click on it, it's top right corner of the website. It's going to pull up everything. It's going to pull up like the store also that you've selected to be the closest to you. So they've got some great stuff going on right now, and they've got their 10 for $10 sale. You buy 1, you can buy 10. Like they've got it going on right now. So 10 for $10 sale going on right now at your local Rouses. Go to the website to see which one is nearest you, Rouses.com.
Jake and Matt, like, why are y'all sending me to a website for a grocery store? That's weird. Well, because there's deals there. Go see. Rouses is like amazing at running different specials, having coupons for you. Help it right now because groceries are expensive. Let Rouses help you. The local company. Go to Rouses Market for any of your needs. Rouses.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Knock, knock, knocking on the wall. And as soon as I go deep, getting it in, then again, there's a knock, knock, knocking on the wall. Girl, your legs keep shaking.
Why are her legs shaking?
What are they breaking?
She just did
She
leg
did,
day.
like, squats.
Yeah, she just did a bunch of squats. She just maxed
We've
out
all
on the
been
squats.
there.
Yeah,
all
I
those
mean,
squats,
leg
and then you
day.
gotta go.
Yes.
Look, you gotta squat down, use the restroom. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh my,
Oh, the legs are shaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leg day. I get it.
clearly. All right, LSU's 3-game
About that
stretch on their schedule that is going to be the most difficult. And the one that's going to maybe mean the most. Oof, gosh, I got 2 that I want to choose from here.
I actually think it's like what we were talking about earlier, South Carolina, Vandy at Texas A&M because, well, I don't know actually.
I know. So you look, you can
Nobody
go.
thought
Listen,
about this on the break.
I know we were talking. I don't even.
you can
know.
go
We're
Ole
talking about
Miss,
drinks.
South Carolina, Vanderbilt. You can go South Carolina, Vanderbilt, A&M. You can go Vanderbilt, A&M,
A&M,
Alabama.
That's where I'm going. That's
You're going
that's the
Vandy,
3 game.
Alabama.
I know there's a
with
bye
A&M in
week
the
in
middle.
between, but I mean, look, Ole Miss dogfight, South Carolina dogfight. We just talked about like Vanderbilt's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's on the road. You come home against A&M, that's a tough one, and then you got to go back on the road to Alabama. So 2 of those 3 are on the road. I get that there's a bye week in between, but I think that's the answer for me because after that, like you finish Arkansas, Western Kentucky, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Like I think if you can get past that 3 games, so for me it's It's at Vandy, A&M at Alabama.
My 3-game stretch to me kind of sticks out very, very strongly here. Feel pretty good about this one. And I alluded to it last segment. South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, all in a row, no bye weeks in between any of these. And the reason why is South Carolina, Vandy, A&M all have quarterbacks that do things with their legs, not just in passing situations where they can scramble, but designed runs, and that's part of the game is an actual dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
And we played Cade Klubnik in the beginning of the year. We're going to play John Mateer at the end of the year, but those guys want to throw in the pocket every now and then, maybe do a quarterback draw. But those 3 teams are going to actively present problems that are designed to use the legs of the quarterback. Yeah. So those 3 weeks in a row are going to be a challenge defensively. And by that point, our new defensive line, everybody better be meshing and gelling pretty good. So for me, there's no bye weeks there. That is the hardest stretch.
I think I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
That's a great point that you make about the dual threat quarterback. It's been something that's been a bugaboo for you. You've done much better against pocket passers. I mean, the A&M game that we're talking about, what changed? Well, they changed quarterbacks. I'll agree with you. I'll go South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, final answer.
Yeah, that was my first answer, and I think it's going to end up being my final. So, because I was thinking, like, well, what about Ole Miss at Ole Miss before that? But there's a lot more question marks over Ole Miss as a team than there is for South Carolina, Vandy, and Texas A&M. Like, I do have some questions about Marcel Reed.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the only time he looked elite was against LSU.
Yeah.
So there are questions about him, but I have more questions about Simmons than I do Reed.
And look, Ole Miss lost a ton from their defense.
Yeah.
Their front seven was maybe the best they've had in school history, and those guys are now Sunday players. Mm-hmm. So that's something that Ole Miss, because of how they've built their roster, they can't just replace overnight. Like they don't have a 5-star defensive tackle that's weighted he was a freshman, now he's going to be a sophomore. Like when you go portal hunting like they do, like you don't have that weighting in the wings. So it's going to be some growing pains. And Pete Golding's a really good defensive coordinator, but he's not going to have as much to work with. So like for that reason, not to say Ole Miss can't on the road or at home beat LSU,
right.
But yeah, we don't know about them. I feel like I know more about South Carolina, Vanderbilt, and A&M.
It's funny, like South Carolina defense, I was looking at the other day, they're replacing a lot too.
They do, but they at least
Stewart's
have
back, but Emin Worry, hell, he may have been the best player in the
Kyle Kennard
SEC
was Defensive
great.
Player of the Year last year.
Kyle Kennard was
he was the player of the year in the league.
Yeah.
I want to see what Stewart does without him on the other side.
Right, so that's my thing. He's not freed up.
They do have some homegrown, like recruited out of high school guys, 4-star guys have been waiting, and so I like that foundation better than I like Ole Miss's. So, all right,
Taylor.
He said his.
He already went.
Oh, I'm going Vandy, A&M, Alabama, just because 2 of the 3 are on the red.
Okay.
And then
so here on July 24th.
Is that what it is?
The year of our Lord.
Yep. And 3 of us said
2025.
South Carolina at Vandy, Texas A&M. So there's always a 3-game stretch, and we'll see what it ends up being for your LSU Tigers. All right, we'll close out hour number 1 when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. We are so fired up to have Russell Pool Company here on the show. When you go to their website, you can see what they can do for you. Love the gallery they've got out there, man. You're going to be blown away by the custom job that they can do for you in your backyard, in your space, at your business, whatever it might be. We always say it because it is very factual, a true one-stop shop, construction, maintenance, retail. They can do it all over at Russell Pool Company. So go to the website. Check out what they've done here in the greater Baton Rouge area. They can do it for you, but always, I'm going to tell you this, if you don't see it, that does not mean they can't do it. They can customize your job to whatever your dream is in your head. Go to RussellPools.com.
Yeah, when you think of high-quality pools, the best pools in Louisiana, you think of Russell Pool. Give them a call today. They can turnkey your project. They have 2 landscape architects on staff there to take your dream to reality. Give them a call or go see them on their website, russellpools.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
My love These moments weren't complete if you weren't by my side.
I don't think
So
we
my
we didn't tell the story, Flynn, of how crazy truly Atlanta was with Beyonce there for multiple days, SEC
All-Star
Media
game.
Days, the All-Star game, and WWE was there.
Wait, the WWE was there too?
They had an event
Oh, yeah.
there too. It was, when we first got there,
That would
it
give me
was
anxiety.
madness.
It was wild because we walk into the lobby, and I had no idea all these things were happening.
I knew the
SEC
All-Star
Media
game, that was
Day.
it.
And we walk in, and next to check-in, there's a red carpet with the ropes, and at the end of it, Beyonce is there.
Like the actual Beyonce, not like a cutout.
It looked like it. It was a cardboard
Oh, it
cutout.
was, okay.
And I was like, hey, Jake, hey, that's kind of weird, right? It's just a cardboard cutout of Beyonce like on a red carpet.
I was like, I
Like,
think she's from Atlanta, so maybe
was like,
not.
She's from Houston.
I guess it.
Oh, she's from Houston. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, I
That's
was
why
like,
I
man,
said
this
I
is
think. I don't know.
real strange. And then I started seeing a lot of people with like Cowboy Carter hats
I mean,
on.
the most cowboy hats and boots you've ever seen, and I've been to a
Yeah.
lot of rodeos.
That's cultural
A
appropriation.
lot of them.
Yeah.
There was so
There were-
many cowboy hats and cowboy boots.
There was in the hotel. There was like a
And
pop
no
up
cowboys or
boutique
cowgirls
cowboy,
to be
like
found.
a custom cowboy hat boutique. In
I
the
love
hotel.
a
Pisses
custom
me off.
cowgirl hat boutique.
Yeah.
Well, you should have been there.
Flynn
Shout
and I
out
were going to
Miranda
get.
Lambert.
Well, we were going to go get a custom cowboy hat, but they were like, "Oh, sorry, we'd have to sew two together to
Yeah.
be able to fit y'all's head." And we're like, "Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
pass."
These actually aren't for men at all.
But you kept talking about it. You really wanted one.
Give me one of those.
Yeah,
That
just
girl
give me
got one.
Yeah, she got one. Give me one of them big checks. Speaking of, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Let's go. Happy Gilmore 2 tomorrow.
All right, when we come back in hour number 2, where does the Saints roster rank among the 32 teams?
One.
I'll tell you
32. Number one.
On OTB.
Off the bench.
Go to yourgoodwood.com. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. If you've got an issue, they have got the solution. All right, go to the website, find a full list of things they can help you out with. Full list of services right there on the homepage. Also some pricing right there on the homepage. Give you a great idea of what you're dealing with as you go into the clinic. Because if you're dealing with something and they can get to the bottom of it, why would you not? Like, you should not live life with that fear or embarrassment. Just go see them. They are going to help you feel like your youthful self yet again. Go to the website today, yourgoodwood.com.
Yeah, men, we have these bodies and things go wrong every now and then. We're all human. Things happen. So whether it's hair rejuvenation, whether it's testosterone, whether it's sexual wellness, whatever it is, give them a call, see how they can help, get a consultation, or go visit their website, yourgoodwood.com.